Heyo Warriors, I'm Jerry, your Urban Commando, and welcome back to Swift Kaleido. Unfortunately, there was a slight issue with my recording. I didn't realize my mic was actually mute the entire time. So I'm going to try to remember what happened. So I hope today I'm going to be able to complete some of the achievements. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get around to doing it. So I started by attempting to do the first level, which I've cut out because you can't dive out the pit from the final zone. I can't afford the full cosmetics until I complete that achievement, so I kind of didn't do that either. So I can't do much in the first zone. I've been practicing, but unfortunately I'm actually not that great. I've been trying to go faster and faster, but I continue to die, unfortunately. So this is when I realized that I need the pet from the final zone that disintegrates the ground. But I don't have access to that because I bought this automatic color changing pet, which I later decided was a bad decision because I can't stand on platforms. Yeah, I didn't expect that, to say the least. But it should be useful in some particular missions? Levels, that's the one. Like if I try using it here, I wouldn't be able to. So I've resorted to just using cheese tactics to essentially get the coins as fast as possible. I did a couple of levels again for no real reason, other than they were just kind of between a couple that had coins. So I think this is so weird narrating a video. I'm sorry, this is the first time I've ever narrated over a video. It's kind of funny because here I failed to get back underneath. As you can tell, I'm laughing like a lunatic. Unfortunately, you can't hear that because I'm annoyed at myself right now for not recording audio. I do get through it, which is expected. This takes me a lot longer than I would have wanted to. The Ammo Imp is a stellar pet when it comes to doing this sort of stuff for someone who's not skilled, or not as skilled as some of the speedrunners out there. While the color change pet is really nice, it is useful. Unfortunately, it kind of becomes a hazard later on, as you'll probably be able to see relatively shortly when I get to the next zone. So I'm just collecting coins to get that achievement, those achievements out of the way, and then I'm bouncing between looking at stuff. I'm wondering whether the extra life counts as a death, thinking about it. Something I should probably test out. Yeah, I should get around to doing that. I believe I take off the ammo very shortly and go, I'm gonna try doing it this way instead, and partially regret it. I don't know, it becomes a lot harder, but a lot more enjoyable to an extent. The double jump is something I'd like to get a hold of, because it might help me not feel as cheesy when using the Ammo Imp, which honestly is just cheese. Unfortunate cheese. Ooh. Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea to do at the end of this. So, I'm still using the color change pet. I'm liking it at this point, but I believe very shortly I don't like it. So I'm picking up coins, looking at stuff, and it's like, I need one more coin. It's like, drat! I believe this is... I don't actually remember what happened next. I mean, I'm watching it as you guys are watching it, and I'm trying to narrate over it, so this is really weird for me. This is when I take it off. And then I think I decide to put the laser buddy on very shortly. No, this is where I decide to... No. So I'm getting this coin. I don't remember what I was thinking here. All I remember is I somehow died right at the intersection, which is kind of funny. It's like, be careful guys, you can die at intersections. So keep that in mind. I know there's an achievement for that zone. I think I'm about to do it. Or at least look at it. I put the laser frame back on because I actually do quite like it a lot more. The astronaut's really good. I want to get a hold of that. Being able to flip may be useful in some scenarios. Getting more comfortable as I decide to try harder. As I see this one, I go back to that original level. And I fail at the first time, of course. So I just quickly restart it. Bounce off, jump up, and expend ammunition to get myself an achievement, so yay! Like I said, there's a few cuts. I cut out some of the stuff where I was just kind of there, not doing much. So I looked at that, and I was trying to work out where the duck suit was. And I imagine the duck suit is the bird costume, because there's no actual duck costume. There's no duck body. So I went through all of them trying to work out where it was. So I imagine it's the bird, because there's no duck. Unless, of course, I'm blind as hell and there's actually a duck. But I couldn't see that. At this point I've got all the coins from the first 5 zones, so I've started trying to get them in the later zones. I believe. Or am I just looking at... No, I'm just looking at achievements here. A lot of these bottom right achievements are ones you can probably only do once you've got everything. So you got to complete the 2 on the top left before you can actually get them. Which means I need to do a hell of a lot of practice. And like when I looked at that, it's like escaping the 88th level. I don't know how long I spent trying to do that. I think I just kind of looked and it was like, pass. So I'm back trying to get coins now. Attempting to. Coins, currency I should say. And I'm doing my my job of failing. I mean, I found the same way I always do, don't I? So, at least I got some good humour. So this is where I can either use the ammo imp or the astronaut. But something I noticed while doing this, and you can see my reaction there. I've noticed that the laser buddy, actually, his face changes. I was That's it right there. Honestly, I feel it's really cool. And that's also when I realized that that pet could be used in certain zones. And I could also use the astronaut to invert. I've been calling it laser buddy as opposed to laser friend. But hey. So I imagine I need to go through each individual level and try to get as fast time as possible and then try to run through it all without dying. The without dying part is probably never going to happen, but I'm sure as hell going to try to get the speed run. I imagine it's going to be me using ammo imp or changing between and taking a look around. I believe I legitimately get the coin on this one, which impressed myself. Well, let's see if I manage to, if I'm just remembering a time I choosed it. Yep, I legitimately got that coin. I was not expecting myself to get that coin there. Honestly, the laser buddy or laser friend is probably one of my favorite pets. Laughing at myself dying is so weird. So that was that one, which wasn't too hard. This is the final one that I don't think I've realized at this point of doing it. And I believe I tried. I believe I do try to complete it. Yeah, here we are. I'm like, oh crap, it's this one. I wasn't going to do this one. And then I'm like, well, I'm doing it now. Or at least I might as well try to do it now. I gave it an attempt. I can tell you that much. You can probably see that much. But I know I'm not even like a teeny margin of the way through it all. Unfortunately, I go through the portal and I'm like, crap. Go through the portal again. I'm trying to get the coins as I'm jumping through. I'm trying. I really am. Succeeding is a different thing altogether. Looks like I missed that coin there. Oh well. I figured, oh, I might as well just dig my way through the side of this. And then I've got to the bumpers. It's like, crud. I wonder if I can hit the bumper, the friendly bumper, and no, they're the same slot. Drat. Oh well. Have I got too much left of it? Yes, I have some more suffering ahead. Awesome. So this is where I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. So I've gotten all the coins from all the zones except the last zone, which is taking me over 10 minutes to do. So I'm like, ah yes, and I'm like, oh right, that zone. I can't do that just yet. This one. Yes. Let's get this coin. And then I remember, this was always fun. I swear I just jumped on those spikes, but I could never prove that I just did. Come on, spam them colors. It was that coin. This one. Ah, yes! This is where I ran into some difficulty. So I actually have a bunch of other footage. Oh, I actually lost a bunch of footage from this because my computer decided to go and do an update. Unfortunately, I didn't get the coin. But I thank you guys all for watching. Please comment down below, and you can tell me how shit I am at this game, how bad I am at achievement hunting, or tell me about how good Swift Kaleido is. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.